Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's been a long day already. I've lost track of time. I hope this stream holds up okay. So this is not going to be anything too in depth in terms of numbers and fixtures and stuff like that, because the announcement has literally just been made by the Premier League. So essentially, fixtures from game week 1. So we know that Man City, Man United, Burnley and Aston Villa all missed out in game week 1 because of... there was a short break, right? I think it was for Man City and Man United. The break between last season and this season was quite short, so they missed games in game week 1. They have now been rescheduled, and it's pretty big news, to be honest. I'm a little bit frustrated and kind of happy about the news because I sold Kevin De Bruyne in game week 16. He didn't play. Kane didn't play either, and now I'm wishing I had Kevin De Bruyne back. So, date set for rescheduled September fixtures. Let me just quickly talk you through what's happened. So Burnley versus Man United, Man City versus Villa, they were the fixtures that were off in game week 1. They've now been moved to January 2021. And more importantly, they've been moved to game week 18 and game week 19 respectively. So on Tuesday the 12th of January, Burnley are going to play Man United. So that's in game week 18. Right, that's the first day of the game week 18 fixtures. So there would have been a winter break there, and obviously Man United, for whatever reason, obviously wanted to get their fixtures done, are playing that game. So now Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Martial, Maguire, Charlie Taylor potentially if he's fit, Ben Mee, Nick Pope, etc. will play in game week 18. So I'd say a lot of teams, especially if you wildcarded with Bruno, Taylor, Pope, you've now got a lot of players for game week 18. You might not need to play the free hit. Right, and this is just an instant reaction. So I've not thought about it hugely in terms of my own team and stuff. And then on the Wednesday the 20th of January, Man City versus Villa is being moved. That's game week 19, right? So that means Manchester City, who I have no players from, they now have a double game week of, let me just check it now, obviously Aston Villa at home and Crystal Palace at home. Right, that is now arguably the best double game week of the week. That is arguably Kevin De Bruyne captain territory over Mo Salah. That is huge, right? I think that is the biggest part. And obviously Aston Villa have a double game week. Now, it's not easy for Aston Villa, don't get me wrong, but if you're still holding on to Grealish like I am, you could now potentially keep him. Game week 19, they will play Everton at home and Man City away. So the likes of Martinez now has a double game week for anyone that's holding on to them. And obviously any players from City and Villa also playing game week 18. So transfers-wise, it gets interesting now because you might not need to free hit in game week 18. You could use transfers from game week 17, 18 and 19 to build for the double. You know, potentially this stops bench boost for some people. I'm not too sure, like for my own team right now. I'm trying to digest it as we go. I've got no Man City, Aston Villa players, and I've got one Man United player and no Burnley. So game week 18 for me is not necessarily that much easier. Plus it would mean having to hold Villa players for Spurs anyway. Arguably it makes game week 18 a little bit better for the free hit because you now can put Bruno Fernandes in, you can put Rashford in. You're not necessarily going for Arsenal players or whoever it might be. In terms of how to navigate it, there's not really a blanket answer, right? Because it's still going to depend on your team. It's still going to depend on the players you've got, the players you want after game week 20. But for me, it makes Man City so much better, right? Because their fixtures are basically great after Chelsea, right? There's no doubts about it. So they play Brighton at home in game week 18, brilliant. If you double or triple up on City, that looks great. They then double against Crystal Palace and Villa, and by the way, all these fixtures are now in the FPL site. And then game week 20 they have West Brom, game week 21 they have Sheffield United at home, 22 they have Burnley away. People who've got Man City players are absolutely laughing right now, and I think if anything's changed for me, I'm now working out how I get Man City players back. Whether or not I still bench boost is up for debate. We'll have to see. Let me see what questions we got in the chat. I just sold De Bruyne and Brewster for Son and Rodrigo. Yeah, that hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we did say a lot. Don't do early transfers this week, right? Question is the blank actually a blank? I mean, it is for some players. It is for some teams, right? I'm not sure I can handle any more information. I can see myself making a bunch of changes for the blank and then forgetting to hit the free hit chip. Yeah, you've got to make sure you hit that chip. If you're definitely free hitting, you need to do it straight away. United playing in the blank and City getting a double, absolutely. When do we get a day off from FPL? I haven't spoken to my family since the middle of December. Trust me, right? I was not planning on doing any more videos or streams today, and bam, we get this information. So there you go. De Bruyne is a must-own. I would say he's very good, yeah. I wish I hadn't sold him for Kane in game week 16. It looks completely stupid now. You've got triple Villa. I know I've just sold Ollie Watkins myself. Not great at all. I now have 13 game week 19 players kept De Bruyne and Grealish. Yeah, I'd say for a lot of people, this is probably going to put them in a better spot for the double game for bench boost. Like, there's some people that wildcarded kept Man City players, and now they're going to have 15 double game week players. It's absolutely insane. I also wish I had. I wish Spurs had gone into the double game week 19 as well. That would have been really good for me, but it didn't happen. Maguire in time, potentially. Yeah, they now play Burnley, Liverpool. Hang on a sec. Who do they? Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, sorry. So it's Burnley away in game week 80. So it's Villa at home, Burnley away, Liverpool away, Fulham away, Sheffield United home. Man United's fixtures are great too. Yeah, let's get for Harry Maguire. Right, we're having a good time right now. We're even putting Harry Maguire into our teams. Are there going to be more big blanks to save my free hit for? There probably will be in game week 29. That's based off the FA Cup quarterfinals. But you also have your second wildcard potentially to build towards then. De Bruyne now becomes a priority. Absolutely. 14 players in the double game week. That's huge. I'm jealous. So what does this mean? Can you repeat I'm late? Well, I'm not going to keep repeating it because every time someone new comes in, I'll have to repeat it. But basically, Burnley versus Man United is now in game week 18, and Man City versus Villa is now in game week 19. So Villa and City will double in game week 19, and Man United and Burnley will play in game week 18 when they weren't scheduled to before. Do we know which Man City players have COVID? I don't think we do outside of Jesus and Walker. I'm about to go to sleep on this Chaos Styles. Yeah, it kind of sucks a little bit, right? It's New Year's Eve. You want to go and party, but it's good to have that information. It's really good that this information has come out ahead of game week 17, right? That would have been a problem. Is it worth getting rid of Robertson and Son for De Bruyne and maybe a Man United defender? I think it's too early to think about that, right? Because Robertson has a double as well. So maybe if it's the only way to get De Bruyne, sure. I was planning on selling De Bruyne tonight. I want Kane captain this week, which meant selling De Bruyne. Surely a hold. Yeah, definitely hold. If you've got Fernandes or Salah, you can just captain them instead. Am I still free hitting? Currently, yes, but I need to have a proper think about it. Because the thing is, if I bring in Man City players ahead of game week 18, they're going to double as well. And I've already got Fernandes. Like, if I look at my team now, I can't easily bring it up on screen, I don't think. Hang on, let me have a think about this. Hang on a sec. Can I bring my team up? I can, but I need to rearrange the screen a little bit. Hang on. We're doing this live. Oh my god, I'm moving everything by mistake. Why can't I do that? Hang on. Can I move it here? Yeah, this probably works easier. Sorry about this. I'm doing it live. I'm just going to show you what my current thoughts are. Like, this is like real reaction time because I haven't given this any thought. I've literally gone live. I can't even do this. What an idiot. Okay, here we go. This is the team, right? So, come on. Okay, this is my team. Just about, right? So I now have in the blank Calvert-Lewin, Kane. So 1, 2, Fernandes 3, Reguilon 5, and Martinez 6. So I have 6 players for the blank. So I could stop worrying about the bench boost and potentially in game week 17 move for another blank player, perhaps Man City. I could just roll a transfer as well. You could just roll in game week 17 into game week 18 and make 3 transfers. My only issue is, how the hell do I get Kevin De Bruyne without getting rid of Salah or Fernandes or Kane, right? Because Salah or Fernandes are going to play. Fernandes and Kane play in game week 18. Salah plays in game week 19 double. I definitely want Salah back. So my biggest issue now is how do I get Kevin De Bruyne? Which is the problem with doing this live straight away is I just don't know. I don't know how I get him. Maybe I get De Bruyne for 19 and not for 18, but then do I want to go into game week 18 without Kevin De Bruyne? Probably not, right? Probably not. So I might still free hit. But I don't know if it's going to help me a huge amount. Somehow going to get 15 players in game week 19 now. Triple City looks great. Yeah, anyone that's got Cancelo, Diaz and De Bruyne, I'm so jealous. It's unreal. Does Chelsea have a double game week in 18? I'm just thinking, actually, I wonder if wildcard is now in play. I think that's something I've not considered. I think an early wildcard could be in play. I just need to think how I get De Bruyne. Because now so many players are playing in game week 18, you'll want in game week 19. I think a wild card could work. But then how would you bench boost later on? Oh my days, there's so much to think about. There is so much to think about. Would I consider wild carding now in game week 18? Yeah, that's literally just come into my head. Yeah, I think that's definitely something to think about. Ditch Robertson, maybe. And the double game week is in game week 19. Yeah, of course, but you probably want a triple captain or bench boost in the double. I guess you could. The thing is, Kevin De Bruyne triple captain looks so good now, which is why I want to figure out a way to get him in. Somehow going to get 15 players in game week 19. Yeah, I read that one already. Kane to Watkins, yeah, potentially. But the problem is Harry Kane plays in game week 18. So if you're not free hitting in 18, I wouldn't want to drop Kane before that game. Wildcard now is not that good. Yeah, I've only just thought about it, so I don't know for sure whether I would wildcard. Game week 19 is going to be massive now. Absolutely huge. I think advantage to those who got a triple city already. Replace Taylor for Diaz. Looks good, yeah. This is painful, absolutely. No, Chelsea have got a double game week in 19, not 18. Which teams are blanking and doubling? It's all on the FPL side. If you go to FPL and look at game week 18 or 19, all the fixtures are in. Would you say free hit 9 double game week 29 is a good escape route for a wild card and bench boost? Yes, yeah, but it could be handy to have it now as well. City are rubbish, debatable. I think I think a lot of people are going to have Kevin De Bruyne for game week 19. I think defensively they've been really good. All those best league spreadsheet plans ripped up now. Yeah, everything's changed absolutely, but that's the way it is, right? I don't think people are clowns because they transferred De Bruyne out, right? No one knew this was going to happen. Chelsea have a double game week in 19, not in 18. They're not playing in 18. Is John Stones worth it? He will be if he keeps playing. I bought Manny in for a 2-week punt, so easy move to De Bruyne for the double. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Already have Diaz. Do I get Cancelo or Maguire now? I mean, I think Cancelo. I think Man City's still much better than Man United defensively. Why do you want a bench boost in 19? Because originally I was going to have a few double game week players, but probably not. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to leave it there. What we've been on, 14 minutes late. You're going to have to go and digest it. I need to go and digest the news as well. It's been a bit crazy. So just to summarise, game week 18 will now have Burnley versus Man United, right? So neither of those two are blanking. And in game week 19, Man City are playing Villa, which means both those teams will have double game weeks. Man City in particular, Villa and Crystal Palace at home. Extremely good indeed. I'll leave it there. Obviously, we'll have more content in the run-up to game week 18. There's not going to be a huge amount between now and tomorrow's deadline because obviously this is just coming, it's New Year's Day, etc. But we'll have team news and stuff tomorrow as well. So make sure you check that out. Please do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and I will catch you again soon.